Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a new game called Steel Division Normandy 44. This game was released on May 23rd, 2017. Its trigger price is about $50 US, or your regional equivalent, and it's developed by Eugen Systems and published by Paradox Interactive. So Eugen's done a ton of military RTS games, like the Wargame series I believe it is. Paradox has published things like Crusader Kings, so you know it's going to be probably a pretty good quality military RTS. I would guess Boot Camp is like a tutorial. That sounds perfect for me. Let's check it out. It's got pretty good reviews on Steam. The top one's from PC Gamer. It says, disappointing campaign aside, Steel Division is a compelling and challenging real-time war game. Should sum it up pretty well. I haven't played a ton of them,
Welcome to Boot Camp, Cadet.
Sorry.
I'm your drill sergeant. In this first exercise, I'll instruct you in the ways of issuing basic move orders. But first, in Steel Division, each battle begins with a selection of the units to be deployed during the action, called a battle group. Click Next to compose your battle group. This is your battle group overview. It's composed of 8 unit classes, which we will explore step by step during the boot camp's exercises.
Oh god.
Each category contains up to 10 slots in which you will later place a unit's pack. Only the unit's pack selected in your battle group will be available for the mission.
So it looks like I might only be allowed to place one thing in here, in this little tutorial.
For the purpose of this exercise, we've granted you access to the infantry class with 1 unit pack slot. Left-click on the slot to edit this class.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the showroom of the infantry class. It seems like the raw recruits are ready for the exercise. In Steel Division, units are available by pack. Packs are composed of one of several units' cards, which represent the maximum number of deployable units on the field. Notice the available Airborne Rifles pack. Click on the unit pack and hover values to obtain further information about the unit.
Okay.
Right-click or drag and drop the available Airborne Rifles pack on the empty slot to be able to deploy it on the field.
Done.
Once the Airborne Rifles pack is in...
Okay. Sorry I'm cutting you off, fella. Wow, look at this map. It's pretty
In
big.
Steel Division, each battle begins by the deployment phase. Its purpose is to pre-position your units within the blue area, called the deployment zone, and plan your strategy before the battle begins. To position a unit on the deployment zone, click on the requisition menu to deploy it. Then click on the Airborne Rifles pack and left-click on the deployment zone to position the unit.
Okay, requisition menu.
The number on the requisition menu is your given 70 requisition points for the deployment phase. A deployed Airborne Rifles unit uses 1 card from the pack and 35 requisition points. Once all the unit cards have been deployed on the map, the pack disappears.
Okay, so I click... Okay, so the requisition menu. We get these guys. And I can just put them anywhere in this little deployment zone. Okay, where do we want them? Well, let's stick them on the road. That makes sense, right?
Infantry units are deployed with a
Wow,
transport
really good zoom.
already
Holy
accounted
crap.
for in the card. The WC-25 truck is an unarmed transport from which the Airborne Rifles squad disembarks to fight on the battlefield. Vehicles go faster on the road. It is advised to deploy motorized unit on road to quickly reach a strategic position. You can shift the unit's position by holding down left-click on the unit's tag, or remove it, right-click from the map to place it back to the requisition menu. Click the Launch Battle button once you have completed the deployment.
I already knew he should be on the road. Go!
Well done. The battle is launched and your deployed WC-25 is now under your control. Control the camera using the short keys. Direct it using the arrows. Rotate it by pressing the middle mouse button and the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Zoom on a unit tag to trigger the follow camera.
Okay.
Your objective here is simple. You must reach the farm and disembark an Airborne Rifles squad once there. Notice on the map the road that goes straight to the farm. The quickest way to complete the objective is to give the order unload at position to your WC-25 unit at the farm.
Okay.
To issue your first move orders, left-click on the unit's tag to select the unit. Left-click on the Unload at Position order, and left-click on the map to apply it, or right-click to cancel the order.
Okay, so we click this guy.
Ready to wait, sir.
We go Unload at Position. We got them over here at the farm.
There as soon as possible.
How do I follow it?
Nothing to report.
Well, I want to follow you.
Nothing to report.
The Unload
Oops.
at Position orders the transport units to take the fastest way using the road network and disembark their passengers at the selected position.
Oh, where's he going?
Beware, once the unit is disembarked, the transport disappears and cannot be used again. When a unit receives an order, you can select it and press Shift to display the ongoing order in real time. You can also give multiple orders by pressing Shift. A unit can also comply with other move orders. The move order orders the units to take the straightest route to the selected position. The Move Fast orders a vehicle to take the quickest route, using the road network to the selected position.
He's going alright. I somehow managed to follow him, I don't know how. Oh, wow, look at that. No, thank you. Okay, so where are we going? Okay, we're almost at the farm. So I have to zoom like right on it or something? Okay, that's cool. So it kind of auto tracks. Oh god.
One transport unit has reached the farm. You can wait for the Unload at Position order to comply, or you can use the Disembark to immediately disembark the airborne rifles from its transport.
Disembark, you.
This is
No sign of enemy units. The farm is secured. Well done, sir. Your airborne rifles squad is now controlling the area.
Hooray! We did it.
Your first success, sir. You've learned how to compose a battle group, to deploy, apply move orders, and disembark the infantry from their transport. Good job.
Sweet. This does have online multiplayer, by the way. You can play, like, it has a campaign, and you can play against other people. That was a very good little tutorial. Basic infantry tactics. Let's do it.
The second exercise will be your first contact with an enemy. I will teach you how to deal with the front line, urban cover, and firepower. Click Next to build your battle group. We
More
have unlocked
infantry?
two
Oh,
unit
two.
pack slots. Left-click on a slot to edit the infantry class.
Okay.
The Airborne M1919 machine gun is now available. It is an infantry team with a medium machine gun. Different units in Steel Division have different equipment. This impacts their requisition points cost, role, and card availability. Learning how to distinguish each pack by hovering over their values is crucial for your success on the field. Each pack fills 1 activation points. Here you have 2 activation points maximum at your disposal. Fill your battle group to spend them all. Pick the Airborne Rifles pack and the new Airborne M9.
Done. So I wonder, like, how many you're gonna get by, like, the full game. Maybe, like, unlimited? Probably not. But I wonder what a game would look like with all of these open. Be interesting. Oh, we got a little mini-map. Nice.
The red front line indicates a perimeter controlled by an enemy. Army intelligence has warned us that at least 1 enemy unit is holding the farm sector. Since your units are deployed with their transport, you should not expose them that way to enemy fire. Instead, disembark them in the selected area near the farm sector so they can close on the enemy position on foot.
So we're gonna unload them over here. Okay, so we do this. We select them. And we'll stick them on the road.
You can issue your first move orders during the deployment phase. Select the deployed unit and order Unload at Position and apply it. Keep in mind that your troops will comply with the order only when the battle starts. Click
Correct.
the Launch Battle button once you have completed your deployment.
Oh, where's the launch battle button? Oh, there it is. Oh, are they are actually going 2 separate ways. That is interesting. So you can't just like grid them
Nothing to
like that.
report.
Oh, there you go. So you just have to like actually get your cursor on it and then zoom on it, and it just triggers it. Oops. Ooh.
Notice that the front line is moving when your troops are advancing. Most of the units in Steel Division influence the front line, so it gives you a feedback on enemy strength and direction, and vice versa.
There we go. Look, oh, they're meeting up. Don't know why they didn't go together, but okay. That's cool. Look at it, like wiggling. That guy's very speedy.
We've arrived. Disembark your troops here.
Nothing to report.
Well, the other guy hasn't got here yet, so.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're disembarked. Do I have to press it?
Platoon formed and ready.
Okay. Do I just do it?
Relocating.
Now let's get him over there. Do we follow these guys? Yes. Let's see what happens. I'm not being very strategic here. I just kind of sent them in.
Buildings are empty. They can provide good cover for your men. Move them inside. Notice the mouse's cursor color changing when you hover over map elements. The color indicates the level of protection. Yellow for light cover, and cursor green for heavy cover.
Okay, so these trees are light, and then this house is green. Like heavy cover. Get in there. Well, this is cool. This is really neat. So do we win if this hits like 100? Possibly.
Ground spotted. Check your sights.
Ooh, shoot. Careful, lads.
German grenadiers are firing at us. This is the first phase of battle.
We're all inside.
These grenadiers are tough guys with their deadly light machine guns.
What the fuck's this?
The best way to
that's
dislodge
mine,
them
guys.
is to meet them with superior firepower from the cover of the farm building. Notice the unit status gauge above the unit tag. It indicates the suppression level of a unit. When it's full, the soldiers are pinned down. Pinned down units can surrender by moving close to them. It's also a good way of neutralizing an enemy.
Okay, so their like pinned down thing is going up.
Yes, sir.
So I guess we just wait. There's only 4 of them over there anyway. Does it want me to move over here? I think we're okay right here, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we're slowly beating them. I'm not pinned down at all. These guys are fine.
Great job. The enemy section has been neutralized.
Hooray!
Well done, sir. The front line is moving and is now overlaying the farm as there are no further enemies there.
Sweet. That was really good, actually. This is a cool,
You've learned
really
how to
cool
use
game.
the basics of the infantry in the front line to use morale and urban cover at your advantage. Good job.
Thanks. Okay. So I think we've got time for one more little tutorial thing, I think. Advanced Infantry Tactics, okay.
After the successful raid on the farm sector, squads on the field are asking for an ammo resupply. During this exercise, I will teach you how to capture an enemy supply unit and how to resupply. Click Next to build your battle group. Infantry Packs.
Okay.
As you can see, a new pack of infantry, the Airborne Leader, is available. Notice the white star on the unit card. This specialty icon indicates a platoon leader who improves the stats of every unit nearby and also heavily influences the front line. Most leader squads are small and too lightly equipped to engage the enemy on their own. It is also strongly advised to combine them with regular infantry squads on the field.
You got it. Validate.
We've got intel about unarmed Opel Blitz left in the farm sector. The squads deployed on the field can safely capture it. The road seems clear, so you will exceptionally not deploy any units on the deployment zone, but simply guide the glider rifles and the airborne M1919 machine gun on the field To capture the unarmed enemy unit in the farm sector,
At your order.
click on the Launch Battle button.
Alright, launch battle,
Germans ahead.
because they're already deployed.
Get ready for a fight.
So we'll
To
choose them
capture
both.
an enemy supply unit, first make sure no other enemy unit is nearby. Then simply bring one of your units close to it, and it will automatically switch sides.
Where aren't they going?
Any orders?
Yeah, go fuck this guy up.
Thank God. I'm tired of carrying this thing.
Okay. There they go. I don't think there's any enemies here. They have 0% here. Who's gonna get there
Opel
first?
Blitz is captured.
That was it.
This is an unarmed supply unit which can replenish any nearby units with ammunition. Capturing this type of unit is a good way to exhaust enemy units on the field. Since the glider rifles in the airborne M1919 machine gun weapons are depleted, you need to bring the squads and the supply unit to a halt together to refill their weapons.
Stop your units close to the thing to refill their weapons, okay? Like how close do they have to be? So hang on, we'll just select
Any
everyone.
orders?
Just get them to like go up here. Oh, I guess they're close enough now, so
Set up
stop.
the nest here.
Ooh. Okay, maybe they need to be closer. Oh. Whoa. Where are you going? You getting... what the fuck? The fuck is happening?
Locked and loaded, sir.
Go over there. What are you doing?
Relocating.
Thank you.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
You what? Traitor.
We're ready, Captain. Set up
Stop.
the nest here.
Are they done? I'm not sure what's happening.
Notice the yellow circle.
Yeah.
It represents the supply range for units to get replenished. Now your units are once again ready to kick some ass.
Okay, it was a huge circle. I guess I just hadn't stopped them or something. Oh god, what's happening?
German troops are flanking us and will soon surround the units in the farm sector. Units are considered surrounded once they cease to be linked to a ground reinforcement route or are not close to a platoon leader. We need to regain control over the map. We have been granted new requisition points and may deploy units from our battle group on the field to neutralize all enemy units.
I think I've got enough for everyone. Wait, I thought I just dragged them. Oh, I just clicked them. They're doing like a really tight little convoy. Oh, because the battle's already started, I guess.
We have identified an enemy platoon leader, the Grenadier Führer, along with the Grenadier infantry squads. That's why they have so easily reclaimed control of the front line. If we could neutralize the Grenadier Führer squad, its influence over both the front line and the Grenadier squad will lessen and eventually collapse.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Okay. So grab all these guys.
Where are we headed?
We need to break the surrounded units' encirclement. Luckily, the airborne M1919 machine gun is an airborne unit, as indicated by the wings on its card and tag. Airborne units are used to being surrounded, so they retain their influence on the front line the same way as platoon leaders. On the other hand, a non-airborne or non-leader unit, such as the glider rifles, once surrounded loses its capacity to hold the front line and suffers moral penalties in enemy territory.
Okay, so these guys get over here and mess these guys up. And then save at least what?
Yes, sir.
Pow.
Down.
Aiming. Oh, they're suppressed now, I guess. How are we doing? These guys are moving very slowly. That's fine. Who else did we have over here? Is this just like a supply truck? I think so. Can he help? Maybe? Nah, he should have stayed there, I think.
Reduce out your service.
These guys are still fine. These guys are getting there. I think I might get them to attack this guy. Because these guys are like max suppressed, pretty much. How do I tell? Oh, they've got light cover, I see. So these guys don't have any cover.
Where are we headed?
I can't really get them any cover. There's some like really light cover there. Oh no, there's some heavy cover. Whatever, just attack this guy. They're just driving past him for some reason.
One more hit and we're done.
You have deployed your airborne leader. Good choice. Once disembarked, it improves the experience level of any allied unit close to it. This up-leveling is represented by the yellow star under a unit tag. An experienced unit gets improved accuracy, shorter reload time, and stress resilience. Once your soldiers are on foot, click on the hunt order. That stance allows your soldiers to stop moving and to fire at the first.
Okay.
An enemy squad is pinned down and cannot move. It's a perfect opportunity to force its surrender. Make sure the unit is isolated to bring one of your own nearby. To force a unit to surrender, it needs to be covered by the opponent front line, suppressed, and with no ally unit close by. Once a unit surrenders, it leaves the battlefield raising a white flag.
There's only one of this guy left anyway, so he's gonna just die soon. Okay, we're pinning this guy down. This one's totally healthy right now. I think we're just gonna wipe this guy out. And then maybe this guy. Yeah, he's down to one. He's destroyed, so now I'll focus on this one. He's down.
Good job. One enemy squad has been neutralized. You're beginning to slightly regain control over the map. Continue to deploy units on the field to swiftly get rid of the remaining enemies.
Okay, so can I just deploy them back here? There. And then... So these guys are still attacking, I just want to make sure they're all still going. Now we got some new boys coming in. Are these guys dead? I think so. I think it's just these fellas left. Almost done. Wow, this took a lot longer than I thought it was going to do. I was like, yeah, one more tutorial. Oh, the Grenadier Führer is destroyed. Just got this guy left. Everyone's focusing him.
Locked and loaded, sir.
Hell yeah, he's going to die really soon. He's not surrendering though. Even though he's like fully pinned down, we're gonna kill him. Take no prisoners. Hooray, we did it. That was very good actually. That was really cool. Okay, so that was a quick look at Steel Division Normandy 44. So I guess there's, what was it, like eight of these little tutorial exercises. Then you've got the the single player campaign. And then online multiplayer as well. And also mod support already, apparently. You know, it's a Paradox published game, it's gonna be pretty decent, honestly. So yeah, like, I'm not huge on RTS at all, and this was very good. So thank you guys very much for watching, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!